Doug Prentice.
Present.
Smith. Here. Richard Stuczynski.
Yep.
Robert Van Leyen. And Reed Woodward.
Here. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Could I have a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
So moved.
By Doug,
I'll second.
seconded by Chris. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Number 3, to approve the minutes of the regular board meeting of October 5th, 2015, and special board meeting of October 26th. So moved. By Roger,
I'll second.
seconded by Chris. All in favor?
Aye.
Number 4, persons desiring to be heard. Persons desiring to be heard. Third time, persons desiring to be heard, there be none. Number 5, committee reports. The Building Land Committee of October 8th, 2015. Judge?
I gave a call today, early this afternoon to Dave Walsing, and all I asked was to give me an update. Mentioned we had a meeting tonight to see how far they were and what approximate date that we could probably get together, and I didn't get any response back.
Okay. Dave?
The target is to have a meeting just prior to deer hunting. We're shooting for November 20th, 70-80% plan completion date. So everybody's working on plans right now. We're shooting for that November 20th to sit down with Judge and Chief and whoever else might be interested in show you where we're at.
Okay.
And then make adjustments as we need to from there, and then go for a basically mid-December final plans with a early January bid opening for a February award. Early to mid-January bid opening.
Thank you for the update. Thank you, Judge. The labor negotiations met October 14th, 2015 to discuss the public works position. Tom Pulaski has notified us that he will be retiring at the end of the year. And so we are having a series of quite a few labor negotiation meetings. Economic Development Ad Hoc Committee, Doug?
I wanted to share tonight our priorities going into 2016 for that committee, that group that we get together. Number 1 in priority will be our downtown TIF District number 3. Ongoing facade renovation, business recruitment, work toward developing the corner lot that was affected by the fires. Number 2, the North Business Park. So our furthest north on 32 there that the village stretches. Kristen's been in contact with Insight Corporate and a few other larger business, and will continue her communications with all of our local businesses here. Number 3, efforts to continue and reuse the Franciscan Friars printing building. Apparently it take about $2 million plus to renovate that up to par and really be completely usable. So it's a bit of a struggle, of course, but we've got some interest going forward in seeing that building used. Number 4, taking a look at and helping with anywhere we can with the fundraising efforts for the athletic complex, and seeing that goes forward and everybody stays informed with that. So we've got our next meeting coming up Monday, November 16th at noon. That's going to be over at Glenbrook in the district office. Park anywhere in the lot across from the post office, and you'll enter that building in kind of the left-hand corner. It's door number 2, and the district office is right there. So we'll be in that conference room right in that corner. So hopefully many people can make it. That is a rather large area, so the more the merrier, and the district will be providing us lunch for that meeting. So that's all I have, Reed.
Thank you. Planning and Zoning Commission meeting of October 20th, 2015. The only thing out of that is we have to consider to approve the certified survey map for parcel 171-01212-0020, Shawnee County, Village of Pulaski, the northwest corner of Highway 60 and Highview. The applicant was Les Van Horn, 831 Kellogg Street, Green Bay, Wisconsin. And the property owner is Bernice Verbrat Trust, N10567, County Trunk D, Tomahawk, Wisconsin. And the plat was zoned R4 for multi-family district. Excuse me. The Labor and Negotiations Committee met again on October 20. Well, we need a motion to approve that certified survey. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
And before you move on, is it too premature to mention about the potential business north of Pulaski?
We're not there yet.
We're not there yet? Okay.
The Labor Negotiations Committee met on October 21st in closed session to discuss the public works position again. And there was no action taken by the committee. The committee of the whole budget workshop happened on October 26th, and we just getting fairly started at the budget instead of more figures that need to get put together. And consider payment requests of Pulaski Tri-County Fire Department, invoice 516, operating fund fourth quarter budget billing for 10/1/15 to 12/31/15, the amount of $17,263.96. And invoice 517, vehicle fund fourth quarter budget billing for 10/1/15 to 12/31/15, in the amount of $3,015. And invoice 507, fire runs for third quarter, in the amount of $4,346.07.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
Roger? Second. Second by Richard. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Item B, to consider approved payment request for Gold Cross Ambulance Service, invoice 1001/2015, subsidy requirement for fourth quarter, the amount of $14,278.36.
So moved.
By Bob and Lennon.
Second.
By Bob Gayeski. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. In part of your packet, there's the Fire Department Board of Directors from October 27th, 2015, and the fire runs and the budget. It's part of your packet. The Labor Negotiations Committee again met on October 29th, 2015, to discuss the public works position. Is that the one where we...
That was in the next meeting.
Okay. And we have to set up one more meeting for the labor negotiations for November 13th. And you'll probably get a recommendation to the board out of that meeting. Payment request number 2 for David Kenner Corporation, 2015 Utilities and Street Construction Project Contract 295-15-01, the amount of $55,960.62, the extension of Mountain Bay Drive, TIF number 4.
Paul wants to highlight
Paul?
Yeah, evidently I forgot to attach the actual pay request when I sent this to Karen. I'll send her that tomorrow morning, but this work is primarily for the paving that was done on the driveway extension over in that area, in that guardrail that went in and such. That's primarily what this is for.
Okay.
And it's just getting close to closing out this contract.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll send that to Karen, and by the way, Karen, I think I saw it in your McKee-Free lien waiver didn't come, so we've got everything we need.
Motion to approve the payment.
So moved.
By Doug.
Second.
Second by Richard. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Item number 7, payment request number 3, Dorner Incorporated 2014 Utility Street Reconstruction and Parking Lot Paving, contract 295-14-03, in the amount of $29,533.09, paving the library parking lot. Final.
I'll second that.
Roger, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Moving right along. Number 8, payment request by Robert E. Lee and Associates, invoice 69807, miscellaneous in the amount of $1,544.80. Invoice 69808, parking lot paving, design and construction, at an amount of $2,174.50. Invoice 69809, library soil contamination investigation, at an amount of $516. Invoice 69810, CMOM preparation, for the amount of $501. 69811, GIS mapping services, $5,979.30. 69812, Mountain Bay Road extension, $455.23. Invoice 69813, Cashmere Street, design and construction, amount of $11,141.73. And on the police station addition, in the amount of $1,870.75.
Make a motion to approve?
Doug?
I'll second.
Chris? All in favor?
Aye.
Next, we have a spreadsheet that was handed out to you. We didn't get these figures from our auditor until today. Otherwise, we couldn't make it part of the package. If you remember when Brad Frank gave his presentation, they had mentioned that it would probably be a good time to consolidate our debt and borrow for the projects that, are going to happen in the next 2 years. And so they recommend that we consolidate all our debt in the amount of $6.5 million. That sounds like a lot, but we're wiping out three relatively large loans, and the budget money we need for the loans this year were $455,000. In 2016, the budget will be $459,489. So it's just up about $4,000.
I would imagine the interest rate that we're going to get on the new one is hovering right in this area, huh?
Yes.
Maybe a little bit lower than the previous couple ones.
Right. They won't lock it in until the day you sign the papers.
Yep.
But it's projected to be less than 4.
And you're saying locked in, meaning fixed?
Yes. And as you see, by doing it that way, we're only increasing our indebted payments in the amount of $4,000 a year.
What is the term? Are we going 10, 15?
We locked 10
Okay.
and renegotiate at that time. This gives us time to catch the accumulated growth before we have to start making big payments. And of course, Bill blessed it, Brad blessed it, and these figures actually came from the auditors, so.
So we need a motion to
We
approve this.
need it, yes, because we had to have a resolution for the bank, so.
I'll make that motion.
By Roger,
I'll second.
seconded by Chris. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Number 10 is to consider approval of operator bartender license applications ending 6/30 of 2016. We have none. Good. Item 11, persons desiring to be heard. Persons desiring to be heard. Do I have a motion to open floor?
So moved?
Doug?
Second.
By Bob? All in favor?
Aye.
Yes, Joe?
There's $6.5 million now. Is that include all of that?
Yes. If you remember, with the last 2 years, we've borrowed almost $4 million.
Yeah, we're gonna borrow some more yet.
No. Yeah, we're gonna borrow some more.
Or maybe $10 million more.
No.
For sure there. For the last meeting, we had $1.2 million for Green Bay Street instead of that project.
That's
Another million for the police station.
we're applying for a grant for that.
For $600,000.
Yes.
The project is $2 million almost. 1.8.
Yeah? Yes.
So we're $8 million in all that. Plus whatever else we gotta do.
You're probably right.
So in other words, this loan is not accurate.
It is at this time.
Well, yeah, but he's projecting doing different things coming up. And we only didn't have any houses built in Pulaski last year. Nobody came to town with any business. You know? And the taxpayers don't want to pay for it. You can't raise taxes,
Okay.
so you just can't keep borrowing if the tail's dry in the bottom.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Motion to close the floor?
By Doug,
I'll second.
second by Chris. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion.
I think with our borrowing, really, we're at this point creating a lot larger tax base, and to get to that point, a lot of times you gotta borrow, so that's exactly what we're doing.
Number 12, department reports, Public Works, Tom?
We had a great day last week with the Packers. Some of the board members are out there and saw what they did with the playground equipment. It worked out really good. The other thing is we're, collecting leaves, but only until the weather permits. Once the snow flies, we're done. And that's all I have.
Okay, thank you, Tom. Sewer and water, nothing. Police Department, Mark?
It's just been very busy the last couple of weeks. We had 236 calls for service this last month. I just want to remind everybody that on December 1st, the parking goes in effect for winter parking. We went over a meeting before that for TV, so I thought I would remind everybody. And also, if we have weather that changes, obviously, use common sense for anybody who parks on the street for snow removal. That's all I have.
Thank you. Administration, Karen? Under communications, we've got a thank you card from the Pace office. Village, thank you so much for the use of the park and pavilion. Thanks also to Tom and the men for their help with the setup and cleanup. We estimated that we reached 400 kids and about that many adults. It was a great community and family event. That was their Halloween thing. It was very well attended. So thanks from base. Committee hold budget workshop can't be held on Tuesday the 10th because I won't be here.
We'll dispatch it.
So you can have it without me, or we change the date.
What date do you want?
Is another date possible?
You're talking a later date.
Yeah.
Correct.
We try not to do it on Veterans Day, but how about the 12th?
12 doesn't work for me.
Off you go to court or something like
Oh, that's right.
No, the 19th. We got court the 5th and the 19th. We already have a meeting, well, that's at 1 o'clock on Friday, the 13th.
Yeah.
Labor negotiations. And we should almost, well, the one underneath is schedule a committee, the whole budget workshop number 3. Maybe we should schedule 2 dates right away in case you need a
Right.
3rd date.
Yes. Okay,
That following week, maybe Monday the 16th, 17th,
yeah.
the 18th.
The 18th is planning and zoning at 6.
I think they're meeting on the 17th for some reason.
On Tuesday? Who else is here in planning and zoning? I think Mary Ann's got on the calendar the 18th.
I've got it on the calendar for the 18th.
Okay, well, good. Then 16th or
Wednesday.
17th would work for me.
You want to have the 2 dates, the 16th and the 17th? Reserve both dates already, or?
What
happened to the 12th?
They lost it. Went from the 10th to the 17th, is that what
Yeah, that wasn't good for Doug.
Or Bob.
Oh, the
My wife didn't consult me when she made plans for us to be out of state.
That was the 10th.
Yeah.
16th and the 17th, does that give enough time to prepare in between?
Those 2 dates?
I won't be here the 16th, but it doesn't make any difference.
I would rather we
17th?
meet the 16th or 17th, or the 23rd and 24th.
I'll have like a little time in between.
Yeah, that gives, if there are some things that need to be shuffled around, it gives us time to shuffle it.
Mark will be back then on the 17th. You want it on the 17th? What time? 5?
Yep.
5 on the 17th.
So that's number 2. And then when did you want the number 3? You want it on the Monday or the 23rd or 24th?
Either one.
24th works better for me.
24th on Tuesday? That'd be a weekend between each one.
Yeah.
At 5?
Yeah, 5 is fine with me.
All right.
Labor negotiations will be held on Friday the 13th at 1 p.m. in Pulaski Village Hall. It will be closed session on the public works position. The Economic Development Ad Hoc Committee meeting is Monday the 16th, 2015 at noon at Glenbrook School in the district office conference room. Planning and Zoning Commission meeting will be Wednesday the 18th at 6 p.m. at the Village Hall. And we need to schedule a time for the regular Village Board meeting on Monday, December 7th, 2015. At that meeting, the public hearing on the 2016 proposed budget for the village will be held at this meeting. And what time do you guys want to start that meeting?
6.
6 p.m.? Okay.
As a trustee, would I be allowed to sit in without, no voting rights, of course, but, or is it close?
No. Well, it's closed.
Close, so I wouldn't be allowed to if I
Right.
wanted to. Okay.
Which meeting are you talking about?
Any labor negotiations for public works?
Because then we'd have more in the quorum. So, that would give us a quorum. So-
Okay.
And with that, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
By Richard.
Second.
Second by Roger. All in favor?
Aye.
He's gone out too.